I'm just about to get my workout started. Just about to have some hydro splash here from Perfect Sports. The Rocket Blast flavor. I'm about to put a scoop and a half. This is essentially an electrolyte mix. Well, I'm having this today because I have a very intense cardio-like type workout today. I'm going to show you what that workout looks like pretty much on the screen after this. And it is Monday, March 10th today. It's about like 10:30 or 11 a.m. so a bit later than usual today's workout. But I'm happy because at least today we have electricity, because yesterday it wasn't the best day. We woke up, we each had our plans today. You know, I had my plan yesterday. I wanted to film Reset yesterday. We wake up and then we get notified that our electricity was going to be cut out all day yesterday, so kind of had a wasted day yesterday. Luckily it's not today to start the week, so at least, you know, there's a positive with that. So yeah, just a lot to do this week, a lot of content that I want to shoot. Getting back into these vlogs for you guys on YouTube. Gonna drink this, get warmed up on the treadmill, show you the workout also that I'll be doing. Starts the week off well. Yeah, mixed in my hydro splash here with, I think this is maybe like 750 to a liter of water here, so I'll drink this throughout my workout. Added some ice. When it's freezing cold, the water with the hydro splash, it tastes so good. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys through the workout before I actually jump into it. I'm just doing my warm up on the treadmill. I gotta make sure that I'm warm, that I'm hot, that my heart rate is up, that I'm sweating a bit before I jump into this workout, just because of the intensity. And I don't want to get, you know, to the peak of my workout after 25% of the start of my workout. So I'd rather I warm up well, take the necessary time to warm up, get my joints ready, get blood flow going, get my heart rate up, like I said, get a sweat going, like I said, so that when I actually do begin the workout, I'm at my peak. It just assures also the decrease of risk of injury. And like I said, especially blood flow too. I have a lot of like, not nagging, it's like kind of like nagging injuries right now, or just like discomforts within my body, especially my knee area, my calf area, my ankles and feet. We've been playing hockey also pretty consistently throughout this past winter. Yeah, just a couple things that are bugging me, so I got to make sure I'm well warmed up. So I'm going to put it on the screen right here, share with you what, kind of take you through my workout. This is a workout that I pretty much made myself through my app, using my app. So yeah, I pretty much always make my own personal programs that I follow personally through my app, just because my app is very useful, it's effective, and it makes the whole process a lot easier to keep myself accountable. So this is a screen recording right here of my actual app. So we're starting off with a 5 to 10 minute warm up on the treadmill. I might go a bit longer than that. Then I'll do a bit of shoulder mobility exercises just to make sure I'm loosened up there. My legs as well before I jump into the first exercise, which is 4 sets of dumbbell bench press, 12 reps, rest 30 seconds. And then hop on the treadmill, which is going to be at the speed of 14 on the treadmill, which is not the same from probably your treadmill at the gym or another treadmill. Obviously the speeds vary depending on what company of treadmill it is, etc. So it's the fastest speed that I could get on this. So essentially this whole workout is one like weight lifting exercise, then it's a kilometer of run as fast as you can, and then we alternate. So it's pretty much every single exercise we do that includes weights, specifically more hypertrophy focused with the rep ranges of like 8 to 12. Between every exercise is 1 kilometer of run, which tallies up to 5 kilometers total, and like 5 to 6 weightlifting exercises. So the first one being dumbbell bench press, 12 reps, then hop on the treadmill right away, do my kilometer of run, then right into 4 sets of dumbbell bent over row for 12 reps, 30 seconds of rest between each set, then right back on the treadmill for 1 kilometer, then 4 sets of dumbbell front squats, 12 reps, 30 seconds rest between each set, then again jump back on the treadmill for 1 kilometer. Then this one is different, as we have 4 sets, but it's a superset. So we're essentially doing dumbbell standing single spider curls, 12 reps, back to back with no rest, right into dumbbell standing kickbacks. I might just switch up that dumbbell standing kickback for an alternative, maybe like dips or something, just because we're having issues with our adjustable dumbbells. So I don't want to lose time and want to make sure that I'm able to jump from those single spider curls right into that second exercise. Rest 30 seconds, and that's 4 sets. Once I'm done that, we jump back on the treadmill for 1 kilometer run. Once I'm done that, I have 3 sets of, I might even do 4 sets of that, but 3 sets of standing dumbbell 1-arm overhead presses, 12 reps, no rest. So I'm doing essentially 12 reps on the right, 12 reps on the left, then right into 12 reps on the right until I reach 3 total sets. And then I'm finishing off with 1 kilometer run on the treadmill, and then that's the workout. Each kilometer that I run on the treadmill takes me about, I'm at a pace of like 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. I would really love to be able to increase my speed on the treadmill, to be able to maybe do a 3:30 pace per kilometer on the treadmill, or even less, like really go all out sprints and do the kilometer as fast as I can, and then just adjust the speed accordingly if I'm really dead, you know, midway through my workout or whatnot. But that's the fastest we could do. And another thing too, and I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous videos, but I work out from home. I haven't been to a gym really in about like 5 years, ever since we moved up here in like the mountains. Been working out from home, adapting, have a few pieces of equipment. We don't have the biggest house, and the great thing too is when it's summer, we take our workouts outside, so that's always fun. Just wanted to mention that if you're wondering why I'm doing it here. So that's the workout, and it's fun because I could just click on start. As you can see, the whole exercise, the whole workout program starts as soon as I click start, and there's an integrated timer in there. I get to list all the weights that I'm using, the duration of certain things that I'm doing. There's exercise alternatives. I see the video diagram for each exercise, so all my clients get to use this, and I'm using it as well, just because, well, obviously why not? So we're gonna get this workout in.
There is 18 holes, but we don't really have time to play because I think we'll get a little bit bored. If you made
Agreed. Yeah, because I'm going to go too far ahead otherwise. So.
Yeah. We're doing the back 9. We're going to do 9 holes because, come on guys, we can't have that much time. It is also not very good, so you'll see.
Because that's better than my swing.
Appropriate attire and footwear. Excuse me. Pretty much. Let's do this.
Oh my god, I am mid-workout. I'm absolutely dying in here, as you can tell. Look at all, I'm sweating like crazy. It's a good one. I feel good when I'm doing the runs. Already 2 kilometers down, 2 exercises down. Now, that's the part that I hate the most, that you probably would hate the most too. Mid-workout is my dumbbell front squats. Heart rate is high. Already put in 2 kilometers at a high pace, 4 minutes per kilometer, plus the 8 sets that I already did for my dumbbell bench press, my dumbbell rows, as you saw. So now I have 4 sets of dumbbell front squats, and I go deep too. I make sure to control my movement very well. It's a good workout so far, and like I said earlier, like Monday sets the tone for the week. And this type of workout, knowing I have to do it ahead of time, is like a struggle for me, to be honest. It's not super easy. I wake up knowing that I have to do it, and I know from yesterday that I have to do this today. I know what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully the treadmill is not making too much noise. I either keep it running or just start it back up when I get on it. But I wouldn't like to know that I have a workout on Monday and then knowing that I skipped it and everything. So I always make sure to keep myself accountable. You know, prior to me making this workout program for myself, I always tell myself, like, you know, I mentally signed this contract with myself, and I got to, you know, walk the talk, make sure I back up my actions and make sure I respect that agreement to myself. Yeah, and when you really think of it, like an hour's workout, which is pretty much the duration of how long this workout takes me on a Monday, is usually about an hour. An hour of your day is only 4% of your whole day. So when you really look at it like that, it makes a whole difference mentally. You get it done early morning or as early as you can, you know, at the start of your day, and then you're good for the whole day. So we're gonna continue. This 30 seconds of rest between sets, especially on this exercise, is absolutely deadly. The 30 seconds goes by so fast. My heart rate is still high. Oh, it's rough.
Disparities. Behind her Western Europe, the disparity remains stark.
Three.
If you don't,
Oh, nice. What's your name?
Dasha.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Oh, nice. Wow, this is quick. Like I did this before with the old photo.
Sorry.
But you are part of the European Union or no? Yeah. Nice. Alright, nice to meet you, brother. Have a good day. Where are you from? I'm from England. We got kicked out.
Answer the because there's no warrant for the arrest.
Nothing. No, we repeat everything. Is it my turn?
Well, there you have it, guys. I'm done my workout. I'm so happy that I was able to do it. I actually felt pretty good while I was doing pretty much my 5 kilometer run, my 1 kilometer 5 times in between each exercise. It took me a bit longer just because obviously I have to film, you know, the exercise that I'm doing. I have to make sure I get the camera angles. And then I stopped and I asked Anne to take some pictures of me while I was doing my workout. So obviously that takes up a bit of time. But all in all, it was a good workout. I have a Whoop strap too, so I see, you know, my heart rate, I see how many calories I burned. So I burned, it says, and this is without my warm-up. I don't know if you guys could see it well, but I burned 659 calories, as you can see right there. My average heart rate was 128 BPM. My max heart rate was 173 BPM. Good workout. Speaking about yesterday, from what I was saying earlier with us losing electricity and all, time change. Also the time change, that played a factor also, just with sleep, with us waking up yesterday, going to bed, just the times of everything too. And then on top of that, we obviously lost electricity pretty much all day. So gonna jump in the shower, just cool down now a bit, take a shower, get some food in me. Then I got to shoot some content for a company. I got to shoot some UGC videos for them and some photos and work on the computer, get some work done on the computer. I have a couple calls later. Depending on what time it is after all of that, I want to film some more YouTube videos. So yeah, I'll see you guys after my shower. Okay guys, so I'm on the computer. As you can tell, I took a shower. We ate and just worked on the computer a bit since I finished my workout, since I finished eating. Just worked on the computer for maybe 2-3 hours or so. Now I'm gonna start some of my calls. I only have 2 calls today, so which is nice, and they're at the end of the day. I usually do weekly calls with my clients. Some of them obviously don't book them every week just because things are flowing well and we keep each other posted through text message through my app. So most of the time though, they book them weekly. It's pretty effective and practical because it's kind of like what I tell them. It's kind of like the reset button. We check in with each other. They tell me pretty much everything from what worked, what didn't, how they're doing. And it's fun too because we get to discuss about things that we wouldn't necessarily talk about through text. And it just allows us for a better like conversational flow, so to speak. So, and also, I think I'm going to share with you some pretty big news that I'm going to share with you guys. So, yes.
So, which means technically I did 200 meters. That was tough. But the rest was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was happy to see that as well. Okay, so you know how I told you before that I had something like pretty big that I wanted to tell you guys and kind of announce to you guys? Well, we are going to
Bali!
We're going to Bali. We're going to Bali. It's going to be a huge trip for both of us. We kind of decided, like, kind of spur of the moment that we are going there, and we're going for 45 days, pretty much like, yeah, a month and a half.
Very excited.
The days, like the countdown kind of already started. Time is going by so fast also, and you know, I think we both deserve it. We've been living here on our property for, it's going to be 5 years now this summer. We work a lot. We're pretty much always together, and it's going to feel good too because the winter seasons here are very long, very cold, lots of snow. Yeah, it's going to be super fun. And Anne's also going to be posting a lot of stuff on her, you know, YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. So you'll kind of see definitely a different angle than my videos. So you could check out her stuff also. It's going to be interesting kind of to get that different perspective too. So we booked our flights, booked all of our Airbnbs. So that's the news. I'll see you in the next video. So on second thought, I'm continuing on with this video. It is the day after. We are headed over to my mom's house and to also run a couple errands. And it's also Anne's sister's birthday on, well, we're celebrating it Saturday. So we'll be doing that these next couple days. I'll be redoing my mom's whole bathroom. We are also redoing our bathroom, but we kind of put that on pause and on the back burner just because of the snow outside, the temperature, and lack of space with being able to cut sheets of plywood and continue on with the renovations. At least we got our shower up before the winter time, so that was a big positive because we were actually taking our showers outdoors for a couple weeks, so it feels good to have a shower now, and we're kind of taking advantage of that. But yeah, I'm headed over with Anne to my mom's house. I'll be starting the renovations today. I'll show you what that looks like, what I'll be doing. It's a total demolition of her bathroom, and we're redoing everything from the shower to the bathtub, toilet bowl, flooring, ceramic on the walls, vanity, like the whole thing. Today though, we'll be starting with the shower base, and obviously the demolition of the current shower. So the goal is to just get the shower up as quickly as possible, but do it as, you know, as good as possible with the time frame that we have, and just go step by step so that we could have the shower space done, the ceramic, everything done with the shower, so that we could then move on to the bathtub area and the rest of the bathroom, so that obviously my mom could take a shower and get clean. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll show you guys that when we arrive. And I'm thinking also of, I started filming also like our bathroom renos and other renovations we did in our home. And I had this thought of maybe starting up like a second channel, just really based off of the renovations that we do around our property or builds that we do on our land. You know, we did a whole sauna build. We're currently still building the at-home resort, if you will. Obviously the bathroom renovation, our built-in, our whole office space was totally renovated, and a couple DIYs like our outdoor shower and some wood storage areas that we did, so, and our shed. So that was another big build. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that, which could be very interesting. Let me know if I should go along with that, and that is why I'll be filming also the whole start to finish of all the builds. We're just gonna put gas now, and then I'll check in with you guys once we get to my mom's. So we made it to my old stomping ground, guys, my mom's house, and I'm about to get started on the demolition of her bathroom, like I was saying in the car. And hopefully you guys heard me well in that last clip because the volume of the camera wasn't very loud. So hopefully if you're seeing this now, I fixed that. I fixed the volume, I fixed the video, and that's fine. But yeah, we had a bit of a delay. My mom received her shower base. I opened up the box, and I immediately saw that they sent us the wrong product. Wayfair, not the right description. Yeah, so I was hoping to just demo everything up in her bathroom today. get that figured out, install the shower base, and then pretty much stop there for the day. That's what I was hoping to get done, but obviously that won't be realistic, so I'll just do the demolition. Okay, so I'm in the middle of demolishing the whole shower area. It's a bit more difficult than I anticipated, just because the people who installed the cement boards behind the ceramic tiles, well, they didn't really do a good job. They installed furring strips, and look at this. This whole piece of wood, look, I'm gonna show you guys from here. This whole piece of wood is just loose. And they just put that there so they could add some sort of like meat, or wood in this case, to have the board screw onto, but they didn't nail or screw this board to any of the blocking or actual wall studs. So I find that pretty stupid. Well, another day, another renovation, completely redoing my mom's bathroom. This is gonna be a mega change in here. Demolition day today. We're back home. It was a very nice drive. As you can tell, arrived for sunset. The sun sets behind those trees there. It is so nice. And it feels good too, because I'm outside. It's not very cold now. The temperature has warmed up, and a lot of snow is gone since we left. It rained over the weekend. The sun was out over the weekend as well. Temperature is super high, and so much snow has melted, which feels so amazing. As you saw, started on my mom's bathroom. Everything went well, but the only issue that I had was filming. Very difficult to film, especially on demolition days, just because of the amount of dust that it creates. So not only that, but I've realized that also when I was demolishing the bathroom, and I kind of experienced this with our own renovation in the bathroom, was that when it comes time to do everything and I have my camera on the tripod, well, the lens is so big and so exposed that I'm so scared mentally when I'm doing everything. I'm so scared that like a little piece of ceramic just jumps out and hits the camera lens, cracks it, breaks it. So I have a very difficult time to actually film everything. So you kind of saw bits and pieces of at least the beginning, and a bit of me explaining about the process of me demoing. We'll just use that word, demoing the shower. I'm gonna put a kind of a final photo here or there to show you how it ended up looking. I actually went ahead and broke off all the floor ceramic as well to kind of get a head start, just because it was so dirty in there. Then at the end of the night, end of the day, went ahead and cleaned everything up, vacuumed everything, and then Anne also helped me just to clean the whole bathroom up. And like you also saw, obviously we had an issue with Wayfair in the shower base, so that's going to be installed at a later date, and I'll try to film that as well. We've made it back, and I also wanted to speak about our upcoming Bali trip, but I think I'm going to save all those details for the next video, just to make this one not too long either. So yeah, I'm going to spare the details and talk about all that in another video. I'm going to go through all the details about our Bali trip, why we want to go there, or why we are going there, and what to expect. And yeah, all the details. So I'm going to share a bunch of that stuff in the next video. It feels so good out here. Just look, I don't know if you can tell, but oh yeah, the sky is blue, the sun is setting. We have complete peace on our land here. It feels so good. And things are going to get very interesting as, you know, I post more videos and kind of get more into the groove of getting back into the YouTube vlog game and just uploading videos consistently and building more of a cadence. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's very difficult to do that It's very difficult for me because I think I uploaded my first ever YouTube video in like 2010, 2011 on another channel, which was not at all these types of videos. And then I uploaded my first YouTube video on this channel in, I think, 2013, and then went on to upload a lot of videos, reached, you know, millions of views on the channel, was doing daily vlogs for at least a month, I remember, and then I just stopped. I honestly just stopped, and then here we are years later. I kind of posted a video here and there, maybe within a 10-year span, but nothing more than that. I could probably count them on my hands, so not a lot, but I'm making it a commitment right now to make this a priority. I enjoy it. I want to show more of what I'm doing, show more of my life, and bring a lot more value and education, so to speak, to a lot of you watching, and bring you more in depth into my routine, just because of, you know, with everything that I do, with what we do, obviously with our land and property now, it makes things a lot more interesting. Hopefully you guys can stick with me, motivate me in some way to continue these videos, and I'm going to do my best to keep this momentum going, and it's going to get so interesting. The fact that we were going to be going in Bali in just a month about now for 2 months, so we're going to have a ton of content there, a ton of vlogs, a ton of different videos coming up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as well. Stay tuned for the next one. If you haven't watched the last vlog or the last video, it should be right here too, so you can click on that, watch it, support the channel there by watching it, and support me just to give me some momentum to keep going. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're a new subscriber as well. I would appreciate that greatly. And let me know if you like this video. If you have any questions about what I do, what I post, and anything that you see, if you have any questions about it, if you're curious about anything, drop that in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.